Hey everybody, Jacob over here, and today I've got a special episode that's going to detail the potential moves the Brewers can make as we near the trade deadline. And I'm sure the number one name on everybody's mind is Sonny Gray. The Brewers have emerged as the top contender for Gray as they have a plethora of outfield prospects, which is something the Athletics are in dire need of right now. Sonny Gray is only 27 years old. If traded, he would be under team control until 2020. So this isn't a rental we're talking about here, a half a season rental like we did with CC Sabathia. I mean, he would be a Brewer for a few years before he would have the potential to leave. He has a career 3.46 ERA and a win-loss record of 43 and 35. And this season, he's 5 and 4 with a 3.72 ERA and 14 starts. Now, the big thing with Sonny Gray is that it would really cost the Brewers a lot to get Sonny Gray, and I'm looking at the names here. I mean, we're going to have to give up at least one of Corey Ray, Lewis Brinson, or Brett Phillips. We'll probably have to give up a high-end pitcher and another high-end prospect. And it's looking more and more like we're going to have to give up either Lewis Brinson or Brett Phillips. And I just don't know. I mean, Lewis Brinson and Brett Phillips, to me, both have the potential to be future All-Stars. And I don't know. Do we really want that for 2 to 3 years of Sonny Gray? Or do we want to keep those two and hope that they pan out the way that we're thinking? Corey Ray, he's kind of lost a little bit of his value, in my opinion. He's not hitting that well down in the minors. He hasn't hit over 240 since we drafted him. I'm not really. I don't think that the Athletics are going to go for just him. It's going to be either Brinson or Phillips if we do trade for Sonny Gray. But I mean, Sonny Gray would be a very valuable asset to our team. He would really improve our starting rotation, and I think he'd instantly make us a much better ball club. And our starting pitching hasn't been that bad this year, but it could really use an extra boost, and I think Gray would be that extra boost for us. Now, besides Gray, we're looking at maybe J.A. Happ from the Toronto Blue Jays. The thing with Happ, though, is that he's over 30 years old. He's on the wrong side of 30. He's 34. He would be under team control until 2019. The thing he does have is a lot of playoff experience. He was on those Phillies teams in the late 2000s that went to a few World Series. He's got a career 3.96 ERA and an 85 and 71 record. And this season he's 3-6 with a 3.55 ERA. I don't think we'd have to give up as much to get J.A. Happ, but at the same time, he doesn't have close to the same upside that Gray has, and he's not going to be a part of the future like Gray might be. So I mean, he's looking like the second best option for the Brewers if Gray doesn't pan out, but I'm not sold on him because even though we wouldn't have to give up as much, I don't know if I want to give up that much at all for a guy who's over 30 years old and he'd only be here for maybe a year at the most, I think. But he does have a lot of playoff experience, and I mean, I'd welcome him if he did come and if he did trade it for him. But I don't know. Another name that's been thrown out there, Yu Darvish and Cole Hamels. Yu Darvish has a 3.45 ERA and a wins above replacement rating of 3.3. Cole Hamels, he's also on the Rangers. But these two, to me, are far more unlikely than Gray or Happ because the Rangers are still kind of hanging around there, and I don't know that the Rangers want to sell right now. They're kind of on the fringe right now, so right now it appears they're either going for Gray, Happ, or really nobody at all. They have shown interest in Phillies reliever Pat Neshek, though, who owns a 1.17 ERA and has only given up 5 earned runs all year. He would be a great addition to the bullpen that's in dire need of some mid-relief help because our middle relief is not very good. We have Oliver Drake and Carlos Torres as our two primary middle relief guys, and they're really not having that too hot a season right now. So he would be an excellent addition if we did trade for him. But like I said, I think the Brewers are more focused on landing an ace than getting some bullpen help at the moment. But yeah, I mean, those are really the main trade targets for the Brewers right now, and I think that Gray is definitely going to be our primary target going forward, and it looks like we're the leader for him among all the teams looking to trade for him. It looks like the Brewers are the number one team in the talks right now, so we do have a lot to offer from our farm system, and even if we do trade away Brinson or Phillips, or I mean, that's not going to destroy the future, and it could even potentially help the future, because clearly the Brewers are a lot farther ahead on this rebuild than we initially thought. And I mean, next year we could be looking at like serious contention for the Brewers if they continue on this path that they're going on. So having a guy like Gray or maybe Hap on that team would really help us a lot. And Gray could definitely be a nice 1-2 punch along with Chase Anderson when Chase Anderson comes back in August. So anyways, that's all I really have to say in this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and also check out Brewpack 8's channel. I'll leave the link in the description. Anyways, that's all I really have to say in this video. I really hope that the Brewers do make a move at the deadline. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens, and just keep your eyes open, see what happens here. So anyways, that's all I have to say in this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.